Our mission is to help you learn the English language. We have created easy-to-follow, free educational materials for those seeking knowledge of English.
The rings, please. May this ring be blessed, so he who gives it and she who wears it may abide in peace, and continue in love until life's end.
With this ring I thee wed. Wear it as a symbol of our love and commitment.
Honey, that's my pinky. The ring goes on the ring finger.
This one?
That's my index finger.
Oh, right. This one, right?
That's the thumb, Nick.
Okay, I got it. This is the ring finger.
That's my middle finger, Nick. This is my ring finger.
Good evening, Mr. Wu.
Good evening, Mr. Smith.
Have you met my wife, Mary?
No, I haven't had the pleasure.
Mary, this is Mr. Wu, my new Chinese friend.
How do you do, Mr. Wu? Welcome.
How do you do?
Have a glass of wine, Mr. Wu? And let me introduce you to some of my guests.
David, I'm going to China.
Really? How do you get the chance?
You know, I took part in the Chinese contest. I was the best and they gave me this reward. I don't have to pay for my trip.
Congratulations. How lucky you are.
Thank you. I'm leaving tomorrow morning.
I'm sure you'll enjoy the trip. China is such a beautiful country.
I'm sure I will.
Have a nice journey, Lily.
Thank you, David.
You are saying he will be promoted to the general manager?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes. I bet my bottom dollar that he will get promoted.
Just because he gets on well with everybody?
Partly, and he's also a hard-working man.
Let's meet tonight at the Thai restaurant at about 5.
Fine, I'll take a taxi.
Why don't you walk? It's only about 20 minutes walking and it's a nice evening.
Never thought about it. I sure you are right. It's quite a short walk.
Ha ha. See you then. Some people pile on their agonize and try to seek others' sympathy by telling them how miserable they are.
Yeah, they take the advantage of other people's hospitality and generosity.
I was fooled once. A lady told me she needed some money to keep the pot boiling. So I gave her some money and bailed her out of the situation. But later I learned that she had lied to me.
You are still wet behind the ears. You should have seen through her.
Nothing rang a bell. What are you reading? You've had your nose buried in that book since last night.
This book is so good. I just can't put it down. It's called The Power of One.
I haven't read a book like that for as long as I can remember.
Me either. From the very first page, this author just pulled me right in.
Can I read it when you're finished?
Yes. I'm in the last chapter now and it is just gripping.
Don't tell me anything about it. I want to read it for myself.
Okay. But be prepared for an all-nighter. I doubt you will want to put it down either.
You mustn't touch the wet paint, Bill.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Try to be more careful in future. Look. You've damaged the sign.
Is this the sign? What does it says?
It says no smoking here.
London is such a historic city. There's history everywhere you look. There's Nelson's Column, built as a monument to one of the Britain's great admirals and his important victory. He won the Battle of.
I'm looking forward to seeing Westminster Abbey, where many historic figures are buried, like Isaac Newton, the great mathematician, and Winston Churchill, the great wartime leader.
Nearby, on the banks of the Thames, there's the statue of Boudica. She fought the Romans when they invaded Britain.
Women have often played an important role in British history. Queen Elizabeth I built a navy strong enough to fight off the Spanish Armada in 1588. More recently, Margaret Thatcher transformed British.
She was a very controversial leader. Are we going to visit the famous Tower of London later?
There's a lot to see there. Perhaps we should go tomorrow.
I'm looking forward to seeing the famous castle and prison. Many historic figures were imprisoned there in the past. I really want to see the crown jewels too.
I've seen them before. They're quite incredible. If you want to see historical figures in London, there's one place you have to go.
Where's that? Oh, I know. Madame Tussauds The Waxworks Museum.
There you can see British leaders, entertainers, criminals, and royalty.
Sometimes, it's hard to know who belongs in each section of the museum.
Happy anniversary, sweetheart.
Yes. To our first anniversary and many more to come. Cheers.
I'll drink to that. Thanks for making this a night worth remembering.
Well, it's a special day. They say if you survive the first year, the rest is smooth sailing.
That's good to know. Oh, listen, the band's playing our song.
I requested it. What do you say? Do you have your dancing shoes on?
Always.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials.